Hello, welcome to England. We are going to be testing out, well, not testing out, flying with the helicopter emergency operations uh, add-on plugin for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It simulates helicopter EMS missions, and I think they were doing Coast Guard and stuff too. It's all in England. I don't know England, so that's probably what you want with people doing air rescues for you, is a person having no idea about where they're going. But we're going to do it anyway. So I'm going to start the app, and I'll talk about some things I like and don't like. The first thing I don't like, I don't have headphones, so this will probably have some feedback. The music, they have like hold music. I don't like it. They also have success music. I think they just try and make it more like a video game, so it'll be more fun for people. But it's you get your missions randomly between, like, I don't know, a minute and so. It should be longer. I wouldn't mind it like being up to 10 minutes, but that's fine. But anyway, you sit there and you wait for your mission and listen to the same repeating song over and over again. And just assuming we're going to get a mission, I'm going to start firing everything up. I didn't mean to fire that up, but we'll get the engine started here. And I'm using a little nav map. It's very handy when the mission drops like that. An 85-year-old male in cardiac arrest. So I have it open. I have it open automatically Sky Vector, and it gives me the latitude and longitude. I copy that and throw that into a little nav map, and it makes it so much easier to fly to. So let me just do that. I have the same, and I should probably like have the second screen be able to see, but that's for future times. So yeah, I just set it to my little nav map, and then I fly based on that. So we wait for the engines to spool up here. I'm not going to be using ATC. ATC gets a little confused with the helicopters anyway. So what I do know is our destination is about 10 nautical miles to the north. So we're just going to do a pretty brief takeoff. Always turn on your autopilot. Let's see. Got to get that fuel in there. Turn off the starter. I have all my lights on. We are idle. We'll turn on the alternator, turn on the avionics. Spool the engines right up. And what heading did I say we were going on? I don't think I did, but it's 339. So let's just make sure we got that. 339. Normally I'd listen to ATIS, but I'm just going to auto ATIS it. And it's probably not VFR conditions. I just went the wrong way. I know what I did. Don't worry about it. Just making sure that the heading bug can make it all the way around, and it can. So we'll go 339. It's fine. Everything's fine. Make sure all the warnings are normal. One should be landing light. One should be pitot heat. Everything else is fine. Auto trim. Okay, we're good. We're good to take off here. So the mod or the app itself is pretty cool. It's kind of very minimal. It's very minimal, but I kind of like it that way. The only thing is they do have some of the recordings that are, I think it's for immersion, but kind of breaks it a bit, especially with the music. I prefer silence until it happens. You know what? We're just going to take right off from here. But yeah, for the most part, the way it spawns in the emergency vehicles and in their latest release adds a lot more scenery, a lot more flashing lights, easier to find things. The only problem is it frequently spawns in the trees, or the fire engine or the ambulances on scene drive away. And they were talking about fixing that, but there was a reason they couldn't leave them static. It didn't look good or something like that. But also, something about rolling down a hill or floating, I don't know. But now they kind of roll down hills and float. But the trees usually stop them, so chances are this one will be in the trees too. So we're kind of on the heading. Like I said, I'm following a little nav map. You'll get updates. I have it turned off, but if you don't drop the GPS coordinates in and you don't really know where you're going, you can have it set so that your co-pilot can give you a bearing every so often, especially if you go off course. I have that turned off. He still does it once you get to the location of the emergency. So that's helpful. But don't turn it off if you don't have another way of getting there, or else you have no idea where you're going. He gives you the initial bearing on the ground, and then if you have it turned off, no updates till you get up there. I haven't really tried that out to see if like you keep going the wrong way. It's like, wait, you're going the wrong way. I'm flying the E135 or the H135 mod. It's the freeware mod. My favorite helicopter. Coming in at a close second is the R44 for freeware helicopters. The only problem with this helicopter is that once you get to certain knots, I think over 80, it starts to wiggle like it is. Right now the wind is 23 knots, and that's pretty harsh, so that's going to make landing interesting. But yeah, the helicopter, or the 135, tends to wiggle at high speeds. There is a fix for it somewhere I read, but the link that I found in the Discord, I can't click on. So I'm pretty much stuck wiggling for now. But once you get under 80, it's pretty controllable. We are 5 nautical miles out, so 2 minutes out. We'll be there at 1 p.m. Universal Time. It's pretty neat. Little nav map gives you all the information you could possibly need, including airspace, which we will be entering. But we're not going to tell anybody about it. Oh, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. So I'm getting blown pretty sideways here. And the wiggle doesn't help. Yeah, now we're at high speed, low altitude wiggling. But it hasn't caused me to crash yet. Physically or the game, so. And for it not supporting helicopters, it's pretty good. And for not needing a third-party add-on to manage the helicopters, really good. Basically, with the R44 and a couple others, you need to have AirlandFS running in the background, and it kills the frames for a lot of people. Apparently in VR, it's almost unplayable, but I don't have that problem because my VR can't run the regular game, so I'm just staring at a flat screen. We are 2 nautical miles out, about 1 minute. We should start seeing some flashing lights here and get an update from our co-pilot. He says the scene's overhead, but you still got, oh, I think I see it. No, that's a reflection off my windshield. We are now 1.5 nautical miles. We're going to start killing the speed. This is going to be ugly. This is right in the center of whatever town this is. So we're probably going to do an orbit around and see what we see before I try and put her down. Yeah, I think I see blue lights to the right of us there. Yeah, to the right of us. Oh, I see an ambulance in the driveway. That's a pretty wide road. Alright, let's kill our airspeed without killing us. There we go. So it's under about 70 knots, so wiggle goes away. There is a traffic circle down there. And now he starts giving me updates of the location. I wonder... Oh, the wind's blowing me sideways. Maybe we'll go for that traffic circle. Yeah, let's go for that traffic circle. So landing's a little bit tricky with high winds. Plus, it would be nice if this road was shut down, but at least AI cars can't kill you. At least I think they can't. There's a nice little park up here. Alright, let's see how much I can fight this wind. And how bad this landing's going to be. Where's this traffic circle? Right there. Right ahead of us. We're going to come in low, upset the neighbors. Whoa, the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing real bad. Let's just try and kill off all the airspeed we can. Whoa, we are coming in too hot. Too hot. Okay, let's... I just need to get my tail somewhere. Get my tail somewhere it's not going to hit a building. Okay. I don't want to land there. The wind is blowing me everywhere. This almost isn't a good mission to do. But people need to get rescued. Okay, I guess I'll just turn around. Try this the other way. Just watch my altitude. Hopefully the patient isn't watching this. It's like, you're going to get me into that helicopter. That guy doesn't seem like he knows how to fly. And he wouldn't be wrong. Okay, well, that's interesting. That car went around. Just waiting for that gust of wind to screw this all up for me. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, try again. You know, I watch a lot of helicopter videos, and yes, they have training and are professional, but there's no way that you have full right rudder and you don't turn. And then all of a sudden the wind blows you and you're spinning around the other way. That's... But again, I'm complaining about something that's not natively added in the game. So, hold on. I gotta find a different spot here. We're just going to keep trying until we get it. Let's keep trying until we get it. I don't want to look down because I'm using the horizon. I know that there's a... Well, now I want to look down. There's buildings down there. There's the ball. Oh, where's that ambulance? Oh, too low, too low. There's that ambulance. Okay. This is bad. This isn't going well. Okay, let's try this. I got my rudder pretty good set here. Alright. Oh, see, it starts blowing me to the left. Blowing me to the left again. If I land this, it's gonna be a miracle. See, it's just fighting me every time. You know what, my rudder's probably too sensitive too. That might be it. Okay, let's just bring it down nice and easy. Nice and easy. The wind gusts. I don't know if that's wind gusts or just me being paranoid, but... Okay, if we start cruising now. There we go. There we go. Wasn't great, but I'm down. So now you need to open your doors to let them out. And I'll even spool down here. Now, once you let them out, I don't like that it just automatically drops your auxiliary power unit or external power unit. Oh yeah, just drive on through. Nothing to worry about here. Matter of fact, we're going to turn that off. I need realism. Unless you wheel that out every time you land. So when you land, it randomly gives you a time you have to remain on scene, and it's longer than the time you usually have to wait for a call. Right now, it is, well, not long, 4 minutes and 50 seconds, so I'll be skipping this part ahead. Alright, so it's about 1 minute and 30 seconds to them having loaded. Maybe. So right here, there's also a random chance that the person might be ground transported. If so, it'll give you the option to return to base You could either close the app, or it can follow you back, or it could even give you bearings back to base. I just closed the app, which has been crashing, but that's fine. There is some glitches. It's definitely alpha or beta. But so yeah, they could either ground transport or they'll load them up, and you have to fly them to a hospital. If you download all the scenery and everything that they want you to, there's helipads that you can land on, most places. But if not, you just have to get close to find a good spot. But it's really helpful because they also have the file to show in little nav map where the hospitals actually are. Now, landing on this road was tricky. Landing on a helipad, which is probably going to be at St. George's. It's always at St. George's for me. It's going to be even more tricky because that's going to be like straight sideways wind, and that helipad's hard to land on as is. But the more I practice, the better I get at it. It's 20 seconds. Let's just turn that up a bit. 20 seconds until they probably have it loaded. So what we'll do is we'll hop in. And we will start spooling. Hello? There we go. So they're transporting by ambulance. So we can fly back to base with or without navigation prompts, or just terminate here. I'm going to fly back with navigation prompts. Let's get those to idle. Oh, let's close the doors. So I came out here for nothing. That's cool. And we'll be flying 159 on that. And we can spool right up. And let's actually move this the correct way. Well, maybe the other one was faster, but at least it wasn't a complete 360. Oh, nailed it. Okay, I'm spooled. We're going to be very careful on this takeoff. I don't want to go sideways. I can't remember which way the wind was blowing. Well, that answers that question. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. There we go. There we go. Straight up. Straight up. There we go. And we can start proceeding here. And the wind is not fun in the helicopter. The R-44 is much worse. The R-44, you're almost flying on your side sometimes with the wind. Oh, we're proceeding. We didn't break off any skids. We didn't do anything. So yeah, normally it would fly you to the closest hospital. If you did load up, but we didn't, so we just fly back. Add a wiggly amount of wiggleness. I try not to overstress my engines, but I like getting places fast, so I keep it in the yellow sometimes when I'm in a hurry. I would like to get this wiggle taken care of. If I got this wiggle taken care of, this would be the perfect helicopter. Although I haven't flown the H135 yet, because I don't have the money to buy the H145. But I hear good things. I was watching a couple videos about how high people usually fly off the ground. It's like 500 to 1,000 feet. My radio altimeter is saying about 340 right now for me. But I guess, yeah, if I had to auto-rotate right now, I wouldn't be able to. I'd just be in the trees. So maybe it is smart to maybe get some altitude here. I haven't practiced auto-rotating yet. Thank God you don't actually have to get your pilot's license in this. Like fixed wing, I'm pretty confident with, but having to auto-rotate the helicopter. I think I might have tried a couple times, did not go well. But also I have to look up the right procedure to do it too. I haven't done that either. You know, I was complaining about being too low, and then I just keep getting lower. Well, I'm not getting lower, the ground's just getting higher, which actually makes sense. As the elevation is raising, I'm just maintaining my height. Just keep that red tape low. 150 knots, I think, is max speed. Which is pretty good. You can exceed it pretty good. I exceeded it in the R44 quite a bit. And you fall out of the sky at a certain point, so that's always fun. Alright, we are 4 nautical miles away from Red Hill, and I'm always thrown off by Red Hill. Because to the right there's like a pit or something, I don't know what it is, but like right now, it almost looks like there's runways. So I always start aiming towards it, and then I realize that that's not it at all. It is off to the left. And this is Red Hill right below us, the town, I believe. Again, I know little to nothing about England and the UK, so I'm sorry for everybody I'm accidentally offending. But coming up is Red Hill, and the fun thing about it is on the left, 26 left, is a concrete runway, and 26 right is grass. And I never see 26 right until, am I thinking 26 when it's 16? I think it's 16. Nope, no, I'm just approaching from the wrong angle. So in front of us, there's a grass and concrete runway, 26 right and left, that run across. This is 18, I think. I'm coming in too fast, but that's okay. I'll show you what I mean. So, yeah, this is runway 18. It's a grass strip. Well, let's go for a tour around here. That's probably something you don't want to do. So there's a grass strip here, that's 26 right, and then in front of it is a concrete strip, which is 26 left, which is looking like a taxiway for some reason. Did I make? No, it's concrete. It's not concrete. I just made that up. They're both grass. They're both grass. One's just got freaking pappy lights on it. Okay, never mind. I'm insane. Oh, look at the windsock. It's out of control. And we're just going to fly sideways, try and not do that. The idea is to park next to that guy there without running into him. But the wind is a-blowing. So I might park on the... Nah, we'll give him a wide berth. We'll park in the yellow. Straighten it out a bit. Oh. The collective is a little tricky the way I have it set up. So that's why I'm kind of up and down. Seriously? Ooh, if this thing had a horn. Alright. And right there. Oh. Gotta learn to let go of those rudder pedals right when I land. So there's the rock and roll music to let you know that you've finished. I don't know if you hear that clearly, but it's a little tacky. But it's still fun. I like how it auto-generates. I like you could choose different distances if you want to do a short mission, medium mission, long mission. There's some extra things you can pay for. It automatically now updates your weights and your fuel. Pretty sure fuel. For sure weights, maybe fuel. But yeah, it's a good add-on. It's called Helicopter Emergency Operations. The A-cars they have with it is called Hero. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and I might do some more videos on it and maybe start learning the airports I land at. But we will see you later.